here it is, the RX-78-4 Gundam G04 from space to the end in a flash. But those of us in the United States may also know it from Thoroughbred, the side story from Gundam Encounters in Space, the game for PS2. Let's take a look at the kit. Here he is in all his glory. The Gundam G04. A premium Bandai kit. Has quite a bit to look at here. We have a nice shield, these big shoulder pads, heavy cannon, jet boosters. This guy has two major looks. He has the standard form, which doesn't have the shoulders or the jet boosters on the back. And you have the BST boost form, which has these extra shoulders and the extra booster rockets. In the story, the Unit 4 does not actually get this upgrade because it is destroyed before that happens. Spoilers. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. One thing I want to point out before we really get too far is this gun has a little hook here. It almost never stays on. If you move it around, it'll pop off pretty quick, but it stays on most of the time. We're going to kind of on the back here. These boosters don't move at all. Nothing on the backpack moves at all. Okay, let's get around to the leg. Like here, it can go pretty far forward because our flaps here go all the way up. Side flap goes up decently high, so it gives pretty good on the side here in case you want to do a side kick. The butt flaps are blocked by the boosters, and they don't move anyways, so don't expect any movement there. It's actually easier to work with the other leg. Let's do it. Move this arm up. Here we go. So let's look at the foot. Foot kind of pivots all the way around. And our little ankle guard goes up and down. Wiggle left and right a little bit. There's no toe movement or anything like that. The knee has only one kind of... The knee has a potential to fall off randomly. Let's try it on this side. Yeah, see, the knee is really, really stiff, and sometimes it just doesn't want to behave. So it can get a pretty good bend there. More parts are falling off. Yeah, we're going to get to some of my issues of this kit real fast. But at least this allows you to see what the standard shoulder looks like without the booster part. The arm has a decent amount of movement, but the booster thing does kind of block how far the shoulder can really go. Hand twists a little bit, but not much. Waves around a little bit. It's a very stiff arm in general and overall. You can even see on this one. If I move it up there, you can kind of see there's a little bit of rotation here for the hand. But whatever rifle you're using is going to block its rotation almost entirely. The big bulky arms don't allow it for having much movement. Shield connects with a little connector right here, and the shield can rotate independently of the arm. Let's get the flaps back in place. The head has a... Oh! And its command fin has fallen off. Everything's falling off, people. I wonder if that's going to affect the score of this mobile suit. Hey, look at that. He's back in one piece. So let's talk about some of the problems this suit has. One, some parts can be really loose. This leg, for some reason, just doesn't want to stick in. The command fin falls off all the time. This shoulder seems to pop off all the time. As I said, the gun doesn't want to stay in its little slot. But on the other hand, pun intended, this hand has a lot of good grip. It holds the beam rifle really well. And the trigger finger this comes with works pretty well too, even with this big guy. While there are some parts that tend to fall off, we also have another problem. There are a ton of stickers on this guy. While they do make it look very aesthetically pleasing, it's still a lot. We have this shield is one giant sticker. We have stickers on the feet and on the little bottom part of the leg here. We have, of course, your eye stickers, your camera stickers. We have scope stickers for both guns. We have a few, actually we have the little symbol thing there, sticker. And probably a couple others that I'm not thinking about right now. But yeah, this is a very sticker heavy suit, and that's not even counting the marking stickers, which I have not put on this because I just got exhausted having to do everything else. Now, my complaints aside, he does look cool, and if you get him on a action base, he looks even more awesome because you can put him in some pretty cool poses that don't have to worry about the legs having issues. Despite the parts that fall off, the parts that stay on, like the arms, are very sturdy. It holds its position really well. You can get some cool poses out of this guy. But there are so many drawbacks. Between the stickers, the parts not staying on right, and of course, because it's premium, not only is it a limited item to find, but it can also be an expensive item to find. It does come with a few extra parts, including a trigger hand. In fact, it has 2 trigger hands, but only a wrist guard for one of them, so unless you need a spare trigger hand for someone else and you can somehow finagle another wrist guard, you might be able to use it on another kit. It has 2 long beam saber blades, so you can dual wield if you like. So it does come with a good amount of options for dressing him up, including taking off the shoulder armor and the rear boosters to put him in standard mode if you like. There's a lot that comes with this kit, and I really love what he looks like. When I make him look really nice and pose him, it makes me think, man, that's a cool looking suit. The problem is anytime I try to move him around, even just moving him around for this video, half the time a part will fall off, and it frustrates me so much. It drives me crazy getting a premium kit and then having a leg fall off, or the shoulder armor not stay in place, or any number of other minor issues. Yeah, he looks cool on my desk when I pose him up, but if my desk shakes too much, he'll just fall right down and then possibly a part pops off and then I have to fix him again. And yeah, I'll put him on a stand, sure, but again, it's a bit of a frustration and a bit of an annoyance. As cool as he looks, he just has too many flaws to really recommend to anyone outside of fans of the Thoroughbred storyline. That being said, since I have him, I'm probably going to end up having to grab the G05 as well, and odds are he'll probably have some of the same issues. The only difference is I might paint some of the parts rather than use the stickers, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Overall, I only recommend this kit to hardcore fans of the game, or people who like kits that look really cool once they're all dressed up and nice and will never get budged or touched ever after. But for your average Gunpla builder, it might just be too much of a frustration to really recommend. I hope you found this video helpful in making your next Gunpla purchasing decision. Until next time, please like and subscribe. If you have this kit, let me know in the comments if you're having issues with its parts falling off. And until next time, remember, I'll see you at the tavern.